You may want to cut in front of. I am just reading. I have over 35 letters here.
Oh dear.
Fine.
Alright, sure. I'll just scoot in on the side. It won't be too
Yeah,
much trouble.
perhaps I should move to the side. It is my fault. I apologize.
Alright. No, I appreciate it.
And so far, nothing interesting.
35 letters and nothing interesting.
I've only done 5 of them so far. I have one for fiance. I have many interesting one.
Yeah, he's right there. Oh, you guys can't.
Bad news. One is titled Bad News. You want to hear it? Here we go.
Bad news?
I just heard that Pearly is dead. Oh.
Wait, is he really? What happened?
I don't know what happened. I'm going to find out. Oh. Well, that's not good. Shut it. It was yesterday. I have a lot of regrets reading that out loud.
Yes, feed us the juicy stuff, Klaus! No, what is that?
Probably his close friend, I suppose.
No, I ran into him several times here in Rhodes back in its heyday. He was pretty. I liked him.
Yeah, he was great.
I didn't know that.
No, nor did I. Oh, shit. Perhaps they are wrong. You know?
And I ran into Julian earlier today.
Who?
Julian Bradshaw? That's his name, right?
Oh, Julius.
Julius, sorry.
Hey, excuse me, a lady behind me. You can cut in here, right? We have a lot of.
I just go ahead and I'm trying to get some telegrams out to some people.
Sure.
Sorry, you're very polite to you, but I make room for the window for a reason. You know?
Much appreciated.
Alright, I'll get your way.
You take care. Have a good day, huh?
Thank you, so. Oh, sorry, sir. Nah, you must die. You've heard too much stuff.
Pleasant evening.
Wow. Sir, are you okay? Stupid NPCs. You know, I need to grab oranges, is what I'll do. I just need to grab oranges whenever I'm out here. Can't hurt to make a little bit of money. For clothes, especially since I'm redoing my outfits. Especially because whenever the update drops, I'll probably want to buy back some of my old horses. Depending on how the horse system works. Like, I definitely want Calypso, the black snowflake Appaloosa back. Maybe Zephyr. You no longer need horses that are going to be really fast. Yeah, I could buy them right now. Yeah. But the update comes out, says that you'll be able to sell horses and generate deeds and stuff, so you might be able to have more than 4. I want to see how that works out before I go spending money on new horses. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love that one. One of my favorites. There's also a paint I'd really like to get. We'll see. See how the horse thing works out. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see exactly what, you know, how stuff works out.
Hey, got a little job for ya.
All right. Outside business as horse master with one Miss Lark, perhaps? Horse master. Something, I don't know. Ow, my back is starting to hurt again. I really hope that Alice responds to my telegram. I want that spicy RP. Sorry I'm low energy and quiet tonight, guys. Okay, love to listen to your music and chill watching you. I'm glad you're I miss my doggy. Miss my cinder puppy. Interesting backing up behavior there.
When you ran out of there,
I told her you didn't make it. Scare her a little bit.
Healthy meds start to kick its butts, but don't worry, we understand how it is. Yeah. I mean, I can tell I'm not feverish anymore. Oh, okay. What on earth? That's so weird. The horse reared as soon as I was trying to get on it, and it made my character just fall over. Twin tailors and embroidery. Currently offering custom outfitting, $100 consultation included. Single purpose outfitting, $40 each. Looking in your catalog. Interesting. Multi-purpose selections. Want to wear your prize pelts? We do that too. Okay, in Saint-Denis or Telegram, VV336. Interesting. Another tailor. I wonder if they're still active. Sometimes you see posters for that and it's someone who's just not even active at all. Come on, Alice! Where you at, girl? Wow! She's right there, I guess, right where the lightning struck? Well, she dead now. Rest in peace, Alice. At least that's one less Kettleman gang member to deal with. Yup. Saffron's thorn marking allows her to speak with the thunder. Can anyone hear me up there? Where you at, Alice? Okay. Hashtag scripted. Okay. Alright, night, Bionic. Or good day at work, Bionic. Whoops. I'm off my horse. Poor horsies. Like a pool of blood where that horse just had issues. I'm close to my liver and kidneys, so have to go easy for another weeks. Wow. Did you say you got crushed by a forklift, Foolish? Is that what happened? So rough. Okay, this must be Peach's crate. Peach's stuff. Journal stuff with letters. Oh, man. Edwin, a lot has changed. A lot hasn't. I'm still giving yous flowers. You still breaking knees. We's hurt each other's. I still ain't leaving. I know what to do's now. When all yous friends had left and you looked at me with those eyes, those sad, sad eyes, I realized something. Saying that all the time I'm a witch and put you under some spell. You do the same to me. That's why I keep coming back. You're my weakness. I wanted to hug you and hold you and make everything better. Instead, you took me to Jack to be a body for him, to be a stepping stone for him, a rock that never sinks. I want to just keep stepping on and stepping on, knowing that that's how you saw me, broke my heart. I still chose to be that stepping stone, though, because knowing you don't care and I'm annoying you, I still chose to stay with you. That's sad. Because everyone was right. I was in love with you. I still love you for after everything. I thought you were dead yesterday. Maybe you is. And no one will ever read this, but if you're alive, do read this. I just want you to remember everything we've talked about when we were together, about actually living, choosing to live. You're allowed to feel and live and love. You talk about how you're a soldier, you're a pit bull for those you're loyal to, an enforcer, a tool for them. But you're so much more than that. You're someone who loves horses, poetry, and flowers. You're someone who is caring and comforted me when I was sad. You're someone who cares about lucky socks. You ain't someone disposable to throw away, or a body or a stepping stone to step over and over. You're more. You're especially ain't your father. His blood might run through you, but I've seen you and the light in your eyes. Life stifle it, don't do. Follow this path. I don't know what's gonna happen now. And what's going to change. I know who you are. I don't know who you are now or what you'll choose to do with your life. I ain't gonna try and push none or butt in. You get to choose who you want to be. Maybe you do want to be your father. It's your. If you ever choose you want more from this life, I'll be there. Still not abandoning you. Love, Irene Corvus. Yeah, Edwin, I love you, Irene. I don't know why you chose this or me, but I want you to know that it means so much to me. I know how much you loved them. I know how much you loved that life. Choosing to make a life with me has filled my heart with so much happiness and warmth. I'm scared too. Scared I ain't worth it. Scared you're gonna fall out of love with me. Or I'm gonna do something that hurts you. Or this is gonna end. I'm so happy. Not when this end. I'm gonna make it worth it. I'll be there to heal you, hold you. I'll never leave, and I'll always love you. Something must have happened. Page crumpled and there's a stain across it. No, 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 no. Everyone knew. They all killed him. They're laughing through their bloodied hands. They're all murderers. Beautiful liars, praised for the hypocritical smiles and laughter, using bright wings and colorful scales to lull prey into their traps. What lovely teachers nature can be, showing the world how to weaponize love and beauty, and what lovely scholars these children can be. Scribbled drawing of a spider web with two humanoid and colorful spiders smiling in its center. One is wearing a strange hat and laughing. Huh. I locked it. Murderers, liars, betrayers, snakes. Simply yet poorly drawn faces, shakily drawn across the page. All of them but one is crossed out. Words scribbled so angrily it almost tears through the page. It's impossible to tell what was written. This page is crumpled. Edwin, I'm so sorry. This is all because you chose me. I wish you didn't choose me. I wish I could have taken your place. I wish I could have said goodbye. I'd have traded those few days of happiness for your of life. I would have traded my life for yours. I'm sorry. Oh boy, I never realized how alone I was. Your absence showed a light on it, but it was always the truth. I'm alone. They all know, all of them. They could have saved you and they didn't. They looked into my eyes and told me they cared. They were sorry, but it isn't true. Nothing is. No friendship, family, word, none of it is true when tested. The only thing I can do is hold on to as true was what we had. Your sacrifice You sacrificed everything for it. The pain I saw in your eyes that night was true. And this pain I feel now, that's all I can hold on to. This burning, soul-crushing pain, that's true. Our love surely was true. But now you're gone. That's gone. All that's left are lies and betrayals, and I can't find any footholds to see the world in that. Everything I based my worldview around was shown to be false. Not just shown, it was like the fallacies were burned into my eyes. I can't see anything else now, and all I can feel is the world tilting under my feet. My whole life, I thought love and compassion was the most important thing in life. Helping people, bringing happiness, standing by those you cared for, that's how you truly lived. I walked through life with rose-colored glasses and was all the more happy for it. I mean, without them, I couldn't see the kindness and beauty in you through the sharp shell that blinds others. I'm so grateful I could see it then. Those lenses died when you did, and it was replaced with the image of my own naivety. And now, I can't see anything else. Those same glasses that let me see you blinded me to them and the truth around me. I'm alone, and the world is cold and barren. I won't forget it. I won't put on those glasses again. You're not here, so there's no use anyway. No beauty left to see that would be worth falling into those same fallacies. My world died with you. Reality died with you. I died with you. What is left is this disgusting world filled with snakes and vipers. Nothing without you anyway, Irene. Handwriting sloppy and letters are connected together as if the hand barely moves when writing. Edwin's, I realize something's... It's like she's flip-flopping. So Irene and Peaches. Does she have, like, multiple personality? Because Irene writes very coherently. Peaches writes annoyingly. Edwin's, I realized something's. I don't know if you remember this, but I used to not drink, right? Well, that was because it made me forget everything. What made me confused said... I never did right. Well, now that's a helpful things. If I drink for a while, nothing happened. I ain't ever met the kids. I ain't ever met no friends who's done betrayed me. I never done lost you. It's like nothing happened and I'm still the same old Peaches. I can't believe I never thought of this. It feels almost like I can feel happiness again. A little. I bet if I drink even more, maybe I can really, really feel it. Love Peaches. Oh, it's like her drugged up drinking up. Handwriting's even more sloppy with tear stains. I miss you. Edwin, I saw them. They were laughing and smiling. How dare they be happy? I chose to let her go. I chose to spare them the pain I feel. I chose to let them feel happiness, so I can't be upset about it. I know. I don't know if I feel regret. I don't know if I made the right decision. Everyone told me I did, and I would have brought people a lot of trouble, but do I care? I really can't answer. I never felt so much anger. It burns. I feel nothing else. Just the rage eating me from the inside out. I'm nothing but a husk now with a memory of what morals and feelings I used to have. I know that at one point I would have cared that was the right thing I did. That's why I let her go. I had her in my hands. Her life was mine to crush. And I know that the old me would have known that letting her go after holding her life like that was how you feel true power. I saw her accept her death. I looked into her eyes and saw the knowledge that I was in control of her life and her fate. I had the power to crush her. And I let her go, let her live the rest of her life knowing that it was because of my mercy. Of course, before all this, debts and power were just words that other people valued. I didn't want that. But now I want to hold that power again. I want them to never be happy. I want them to have fear and pain. I want them to break. I want their world crushed too. I want them to feel how I feel now. Maybe I don't want them to feel anger though. At least with anger, it burns away the pain that comes with losing everything. I know you're there. I could go find you. I could hear your voice. I could follow you. I could be with you again. I can imagine the thumps. I try to lose myself imagining it, but it's not enough. I'm so alone. Why did you leave me alone? How could you leave me? How could they take you? If it would work, why am I not going there? You're waiting for me. I just know it. There's nothing left here. I'm alone. This world is not real, so why wouldn't I try? Edwin. I know I shouldn't go there. I don't remember why it's a bad idea. I can't drink or else I'll convince myself it isn't a bad idea. I can't talk to anyone. Everyone's secretly happy you're dead. I know it. And they have no sympathy for my tears. They scoff and laugh. I know they do. I see it in their eyes. They even resent me for it. There was one person who had sympathy, who knew what it was like, but they're gone now. They left this purgatory. Maybe they died too. Either way, they left me on my own with no one to talk to. Everyone's trying to kill each other. Keeping people safe was a good distraction for a while. Now I know it's evil, but I almost want them to die. So that I could weep without their judgment. I could feel this pain without guilt or shame. Secretly, I hope they all kill each other. Let us all rot in this hell together. Maybe one drink wouldn't hurt. Oh, Edwin, I'm so sorry. I didn't come sooner, my dear, my loves. I forgot how much your voice filled my heart with warmth, how much your words can feel like a song. Oh, I've missed you so much. I love you, I love you, I love you. Yours always, Peaches. Edwin, all this is so silly. I know I'm cheesy and a bad writer. Look how down and poopy I was. Silly. I always knew how much smarter and wiser you were. I always thought you were so fancy with your hats and socks and money. You even know to send the watch. You know everything, don't you? It really does sound so similar, my goodness. And going to the oil fields all the time is real impractical, huh? Oil field. Tick-tock, kerchink, kerchunk, your love, Peaches. My love, he tried to take you away, too. I knew it was just a matter of time before he would betray us. Not really his fault, though, huh? He's just scared. I still love him. But he can't separate us again. Never again. Never, never. Edwin, I'm so sorry. I got hurt and broke your watch. I'm sorry I killed you again, I know. I feel that pain of losing you now just as strong as ever. It was like losing you again. I couldn't feel it for a bit, like you were still here with me, but the wound just keeps reopening. First, it was all fake deaths. Even that watch gave me hope. I had to see the bodies. There were too many people who weren't really dead, and you could have been that way too. I had a hope at first. It was a mistake. The watch, too. I remember what you said. Watches don't tell time. We do. You said that when you stood me up for something and told me to wait. I thought maybe that's what's going on now. I just need to wait. Then I saw the body, and that hope was crushed. And it did hurt so much more. Miss Amber even said that I still needed to wait for the autopsy. That there was still hope, but I couldn't go through it again. I couldn't. And you wouldn't fake your death. You aren't like them. You would never betray me like that. You're different. But the watch. I could be with you again. It weren't the same. But I could hear your voice and feel your presence. I could pretend you were still with me. Now I've got nothing. No hope. All alone, just like before. I guess I still have the booze. Edwin. It was Sam. He broke the watch deliberately. He killed you too. He's like the rest. He's been so different since everything happened. He betrays too. He said it was for my own good. Was it betrayal? He told me the truth. I love him. I want him to be okay. Still feels like he killed you. Things never were the same with us. Are we really still friends? Irene. Here stands on the page. Writing is a little sloppy. Edwin, I can't stop crying. I can't go a day sober. I'm so alone. I miss you. Why do you have to leave me? Why can't I come with you? Why did you leave me behind? I have nothing. I'm so exhausted acting like it ain't the truth. When does it get better? I can't handle much more. I wouldn't give up. Would you still love me if I did? Irene. Is it true? What if you didn't leave me? You're stained and sloppy. Why would you lie to me like this? Why would you choose to have me go through that? I just don't understand. Was it all a lie? Was everyone right? Why? How could you? I thought you loved me. Was that a trick too? You're just like them too. I loved you. I love you. Please tell me it's a lie. I can't take it, Edwin. I'm already so small. There's nothing left. Why would you willingly break me? I gave you my heart, my love, my trust blindly. How could he? How could he? How could he? There's nothing more to speak of him. Wallaby was right. Maybe he never loved me. How could he have ever loved me? How could he have loved me and still done this? He said he did. The side that still loves him and once holds on to him believes his words. That he did this to protect me under false logic. His own fallacy that I wouldn't end up broken by his preventative actions, but I can't believe it. The hope is too seductive. It's easier this way. He said that he stopped loving me regardless, which means what he told Mills was a lie. I learned from my mistakes. I'm never trusting blindly. I am only taking actions and the evidence. His actions are not those of love. They are cruel. He is cruel by them. Whatever he might have protected me from would have never come close to hurting me as much as he did. Therefore, it is not protection, at least my own protection. It would only be protection from his own pain and guilt. He has chosen fear of that guilt and loss over any kind of sense for my own preservation. And that is not the actions of a lover. He said himself that he is choosing the future he wants and his plans over having me around. He can't have me around for them, so he got rid of me the best way he could. It would be easier just to call him evil, to say that he's crazy and that he always was that way and I just missed it. It's a possibility, but I think that gives what has happened less credit. It's just it's simplifying just too. No, I think what's wrong, and it doesn't give the pain I feel enough weight. My heart is shattered because we felt love, surely, but the love he felt for me was not more than his desire to see his plans through. He believes his plans cannot be fulfilled with me in the picture. There exists the option of not following through on the plans to be with me and avoid the need to protect me at all, but he did not choose that option. Therefore, his love is not what I believed it was. It was not the love I feel when I look at him. That breaks a piece of me. Then another piece breaks because of how he did it. He knowingly caused me the grief I endured for all that time. He did not plan to tell me or find another way to protect me to avoid that grief I felt believing he was dead. It is much worse than any physical pain he claimed to have wanted to protect me from. Was he laughing at my useless grief? All the things I did while wrapped up in that pain, did he enjoy breaking me? I need a drink. And we're going back to Peach's talk. The really drunk stuff. I don't feel well, not just in my head and heart. I'm worried that I might be. Everyone is saying I'm drinking too much. That's how Clyde Davis died, I think. I don't know what it... I just don't know that I care. Sure, I feel bad, but what's the point of trying? There ain't much left, and drinking feels like the only way I can stay sane. Missy gave me a hug. I still love her. I wish I could stop. I don't blame her for what happened. It was Edwin's scheme, and I just put the blame on them because it was easy. Sure, they were a part of scheming and tricking folk and betraying, but Edwin was the one who chose to hurt me, not them. I'm staying far away, though. It's still wrong to ever trust people like I trusted them, and if I can't stop loving her, at least I will protect myself and never trust her again. The world still looks different. I'm never going to love like I loved Edwin. I'm going to make sure of that. And maybe I can't stop loving people like Sam and Missy and all the others who broke my heart, but I'm going to push it even deeper and try and stay from loving anyone new. Most of the blame from these things is on me, not them. I do feel bad about Missy, though. I always felt like we were the same, but on different sides. I still feel that sisterly kind of ways. Feeling bad ain't worth nothing, though. Ain't much that is, just floating along, drinking away, letting go of troubles and feelings and things that keep you here. Even if I ain't feeling well, ain't no matter. Maybe that's how you break out of the purgatory, just letting go. Staying on top of the page that smells like alcohol. People are wanting me to trust again, saying those pretty things I always thought. Trying to make me put on those glasses. James, Herbert, Jay Bass, tempting me to go back to my old ways, going back to being Peaches. And Edwin is the worst temptation of all. I wish I could throw my heart from my chest, the traitor, but bury it in the snow to stop that feeling I still get when I see him. Peaches is dead. Hagen is gone. Nothing. There are no more. I won't give in to the temptations I've learned. Telegram stuck between the pages. The receiver section is currently blank. Date reads August 8, 1901. I'm writing out on them tonight with James. If you don't hear back from me, please know that you're one of my favorite people in the world. Being you and Casey's friend has been the only thing keeping me here these past couple of weeks. I care for you so much. Even though your Uncle 8 never cared for me, the same after everything, I still always love him too. Please take care of him. I love you. I'm sorry for everything. Sorry your parents were taken. I'm sorry for what I did to you. No matter what happens, I'll stay by your side. I'm keeping that promise even if no one else does. I ain't leaving you, and I'll make them pay. Edwin, when I thought you were dead, I wished you hadn't chosen me. That was the reason you got hurt in the first place. Well, we gave you a choice, and you chose me. I wished you could have had a life without me in exchange for living happy and free. As long as you were alive, I would exchange my life. That wish came true. Giving up my life would have been easier to make that wish come true. What really happened and what I went through, but I still love you and would have exchanged anything for your life and happiness. I'll forgive you for everything. I still love you so much. I'll always love you. Irene Corvus. Mama, I'm writing out today. I think I'm finally someone who would have made you proud. If I die, I will die proud. I'm Hagen, I'm Corvus, daughter of the mountain, your daughter, Irene Corvus. Oh. Did I put it back in the right spot? I actually don't know. I'll put it up here so she knows it's been messed up. Oh no. I hope it doesn't like delete or something. Reliable network event size overflow. World object update, world object item record. I hope it didn't. I hope the journal doesn't get poofed. Man, props to Minx for writing that so good. Yeah, she's good. That sounds like it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Weird. Oh, I hate this demon toolbox. And the toolbox make it to Blackwater? That's the question. I've seen that same toolbox glitch out on another server. Just that if you bump it, the props kind of go crazy. They're all glued together, but they start colliding. Ah. Check the Thorner. Fortunately, I'm very wanted. Would you be your meeting over at Thieves Landing? Ben 172. Yeah, sure. You send that from Wallace. Ugh. Oh, I need to tell Rip I'm going to Thieves Landing. Hey. Hey. Ugh, almost half hour ago. I suck. Okay. sorry. I'm just gonna see if there's anyone with the medic's tent. I want to ask them. Heidi, Howard.
Let's go over here so we're not in the middle of the road.
Aye, sure. Wherever you want. Like the wolves have been through here.
Mm-hmm. One of them took out like 5.
First off, I want to say sorry for your loss. Did you have anything written up that you wanted to share? I can try and get that back to the paper people. Now make sure that we've got words from people who know them so that we can do them justice in the obituaries.
Yeah, I don't really have anything written up, but they did like picking flowers together, and it was like probably their favorite thing to do. Pretty much escape from everything else going on in the crossing.
Do you think that it would be appropriate to do their obituary just one of them for the both of them, or 2 separate ones? Were they married? I know that they were close.
They were engaged. I can do one for the both of them.
Alright, I'll leave it up to the people at the paper, but I'll let them know that y'all would be fine with that.
Alright. It was the 9th when they died, and they died together. So I guess I don't know. I guess that's at least kind of a happy ending.
Aye, that they didn't have to live without one or the other, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know it's hard to see light and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, they had moved from Braithwaite, right? They moved out to the desert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they moved out towards Tumbleweed. They liked it out there.
Do you have anything to share about why, or do you want to share anything about why? Like, do they have different goals or something? Stuff that they hope to accomplish?
They just grew tired of the manor and wanted to change, so they left.
I remember that Afi used to work in the bathhouse some time ago, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about Nash's origins? I think I met him even less than I ever met Afi.
Yeah, he was a potato farmer, believe it or not.
Really? Do you happen to know how they met?
Yeah, I kind of met officially at her place, and
Braithwaite Manor.
yeah, she I guess it's okay to say now at this point they're gone but when she kind of was introduced to him, she held a knife to his neck and was asking him about Emmett's death. So I guess he was there. It was kind of funny, but somehow that made them fall for each other. I don't really have to put that in there, but
there's usually not too much space in there. We might
just stick to the
we
flowers.
might stick to the nice flowers stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say that their initial relationship had a tenuous origin or something. People are so strange. One moment, let me think for just 1 second. I want to make sure that we're not missing anything. My notes. And has the funeral been held yet?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Do you care to share where they were laid to rest?
No, I'd rather keep that to the people who cared about them.
Sure. And were they still... Maybe this is a good thing not to mention either, but how were they with Edwin?
They were pretty upset at him for faking his death, so it wasn't really a relationship left there, to be honest.
Alright, I'm just asking because a lot of obituaries, you know, say they're survived by...
Yeah, don't put him in there.
No, that's fine.
Not at all, not even a mention.
Alright, I'll let them know on that one. Be sort of a subject. Alright, is there anything else that you'd like to say about them? Is there anything that you'd want people to know? Alright.
I think that's pretty much anything that they would want.
No, that's fine. That should be enough for them to everything squared away.
Okay.
Thanks for coming out and meeting me. Take care, eh?
See you around.
No one tried anything. Very interesting. I like this Alice. Where's she been? She wasn't even curious about why Saff was doing this. I know! I was expecting like questions and accusations. I was half expecting to get robbed, in all honesty. She didn't ask anything. Might know, but not interested. I should ask their full names. At least I know if it made Braithwaite. I don't know Nash's full name. Curious. She's a strange character, has a mystery to it, but I actually like her quite a bit. Yeah, it's interesting when you see different sides of character too. Sorry? Nine by one. It's been some time. How's Saffron been? Saffron is not a deputy anymore. She is working undercover for the paper, kind of. And seeing what happens. The IC reason is that Saffron got severely injured. Oh wait, there's people right there. Nope, never mind. Saffron got severely injured by a blow to the head and spent several months in recovery, and during that time the marshals used it as an excuse to let her go because someone at the top didn't like her. Some shadowy unknown figure. So they used her injury as an excuse, saying she was unfit for duty, essentially. That is what we're going with IC Lee.
So it shouldn't require too much force. Alright, straight.
Who's that in there?
Starting with central incision. Approximately 2.5 inches.
Sorry, did you hear me right?
No, I couldn't hear everything wrong.
Who's that in there?
Monet.
What happened? Aye.
Hey.
Alright.
Howdy.
Decision made.
Have you heard anything about Pearly recently?
Just flush this.
Not recently, he's wanted.
Bone fragments.
He's
or
wanted?
Splinters or anything. Are
I'm gonna
visible.
clean the floor.
Come here. I was standing in the telegram station in Rhodes, and Klaus was going through his telegrams, and he read one out loud that apparently Pearly is dead. At least that is what someone has wired to Klaus.
How long ago was this?
Oh wait, this is maybe an hour and a half ago. Wait. Klaus said he had a whole bunch of telegrams he was going through, and that was one that he mentioned. And then he said something.
Gotcha.
I regret reading that one out loud. So I was gonna ask the doctors if they had a death certificate on file, but if you've not heard of anything, you believe that he's still wanted, or I mean he is wanted, then there's a good chance that no one knows yet.
Okay. Okay. I'll try and see if the medics have a death certificate, although that would have been brought to our attention, I'm sure.
I'm sure that it would have been. That's why I'm saying it's I don't know if you're going to hear anything else about this. Anyways, I just thought I'd let you know. That's something I heard today.
No, I appreciate it. Sorry, we've been run a little ragged. 2 bank robberies, pretty much back to back. And, yeah, got a few injured deputies at the moment. And then we have Valentine right now. It's a shit show.
As it always is.
Yeah.
I met with Alice without incident. She was down in Thieves Landing. I just got back from that meeting. Telegrammed you.
Did you see us all ride through?
Right through where?
The thieves.
You rode through Thieves?
We had to. We were pursuing a bank robbery.
How long ago?
Half an hour, if that.
Oh, no. I met with her like less than 10 minutes ago. We were only there for 15 minutes, and like one person rode through during the entire time. But we were back in that shed behind the speakeasy.
Gotcha. And the conversation went well? No animosity towards you or anything?
No, she didn't even ask why I was doing this or anything. It was almost strange. It was strange. I was half expecting to get robbed, but no, not even a question for me about why I was doing it. So interesting.
Fair enough.
I mean, she didn't have any stipulations for meeting me other than she said, "Well, I'm quite wanted right now, so are you willing to meet at Thieves?" And I said, "Sure."
Yeah, Monet.
Alright, well, I'll leave you to it.
Alright, I appreciate the information and the heads up.
Mm-hmm.
You alright, Saffron?
Oh, aye. Hey, Erica. No, Seth is not law. Yeah, I also miss Seth. I need to find a quiet place to write. I've got a headache. Saf is Mitchell, Mitchell Saf. What? I want some twigs for fire. And listen to her letter to Coiner. That explains a bit too. Yeah, it should give you, the letter to Coiner should be a rough like overview. That should kind of give you some insight into what's happened. Plus, it's kind of I mean, I haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure that intro was kind of neat. I don't know. Was it a neat intro? I'm not sure. You really liked it? Good. I was trying to figure out how to, you know, like do the stream and make it kind of continuous, you know, continuity for everyone. Why are there no sticks? I know there's sticks out here. I've come out here to collect sticks before. They should be good. No? What do we think of like this thing? What do we think of that thing? Should we keep it? Should we do that more often? Saffron. Ah! Heidi? Is everything okay?
Yeah, we saw someone hiding in the bushes over there, so we just...
Oh no, I'm not hiding, just gathering some firewood.
That you, Saffron?
Aye?
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Sorry, remind me your name. I've been out of state for a few months.
Leto. Met a couple times, not too many.
Okay, alright. Aye, sorry if I gave you a cause for concern. Just gathering a wee bit of firewood.
Need some firewood? Yeah. I got some for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
You don't need anything compensation for that?
I was checking in, making sure that you were alright. I saw someone out here. Sometimes there's bears and wolves, all sorts of things. Just checking in.
Aye, that's why I was trying to get up here. Well, it's still quite broad daylight. And I've got my rifle with me. But there's Odysseus. Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Aye, good to see you as well.
Stay safe.
Super strange. Super strange. Huh. It was like they wanted me out of there. Too close to the ranch. And my heart breaks to just listen to the Journal of the Coiner and made me cry. You're so amazing at telling stories. Fantastic RPer. Aw, thank you. Memories. It is death that provides life with all its meaning, but it's the memory, i.e., that will stay forever. Huh. Alright, first I want to... Obituary, Danny Kerrigan. Danny Kerrigan of Kerrigan Ranch passed away on August 7th, 1901, surrounded by family and friends. Though wildly known for his brash and arrogant attitude, born of the carefree nature, those close to him will remember his warmth and dedication to his family. A true family man, the inspiration of many, Danny will be remembered for years to come. He's survived by his wife Eliza and his brother Boyd.
You got shot. Welcome to
Keelan,
day
thank
one.
you for the follow. Killian McCarthy of Kerrigan Ranch passed away on August 7th, 1991, surrounded by his family and friends. Loyal to a fault, Cillian had a huge heart and even bigger smile, which was contagious to all who knew him. Determined and industrious, Cillian, the Lantern in the Dark, or Killian, the Lantern in the Dark, lived and died to protect those he loved. And ugh. Killian McCarthy. X. A cold welcome. Upon my return from points north, this reporter had a rude welcome home. Stepping off the train and roads, I was held at gunpoint by two individuals who identified themselves as Rubble and Bull, two members of a group called A12. The assailants subjected me to a best of three trivia contest, and it was only after winning that I was allowed to keep my possessions, minus the $29 in my pocket. Watch out for these wayfarers. Would Saff ever reach out to Boyd to offer condolences? For what? For Danny dying? Not really. Danny was a monster. Seeing that the lucrative business of morphine sales has seen a recent injection of violence in Valentine, as two opposing dealers came to blows on the porch of the sheriff's department. The victor of the scuffle fled town with his wares, while the loser was left testing his own pain. It's a killer. Boyd told her he wasn't even a real Kerrigan. That is true. That is true. Did the obituary just disappear? Did they just take it down? They took it down in the time... Oh no, here it is. Okay. I just want to see how they did that. Put it... Oh no. Okay. Allie. Saffron wants nothing to do with Boyd. Boyd hurt her very badly. Nothing to do with him. Alright. Rats, I should have tried to get Nash's full name. That is so loud. Yep, just burn that journal. Oh, I'm just letting you know, Allie. You didn't say anything wrong. I just think it's funny, you know? From Saf's point of view, she hasn't seen much of Boyd at all for quite a while. Last time she saw him flee at the mere sight of her. Before that, he tried to act like they were friends, like nothing had happened, and like he hadn't confessed a month ago before disappearing that he'd been cheating on her for a week. I kind of wish you could just sit down anywhere you wanted in single player. That's one thing a lot of games are missing, is sitting down and taking in the sights. Oh, that's a nice spot, isn't it? Alright, so far we've got Effie Mae Braithwaite and Nash both passed August 9th, 1901. They are survived by many friends who find solace in the fact that the engaged couple passed together and were not separated by death or distance. The pair were laid to rest August 20th. Effie and Nash both had humble beginnings in the crossing. Effie getting her start working in the bathhouses, and Nash is a potato farmer. Both spent their final days in a place they loved, Tumbleweed. But I really need to include Nash's full name. There's a rest mode, but it's literally just leaning on your knee. Yeah, true. There should be there's a few places where you can just sit on the edge of something. There's one on the cliffs way out there. There's one on the dock in Annisburg. There's one above the Strawberry Sheriff's office. I'm sure there's more. But you'll see a little prompt pop up saying rest. And you can just sit there and look out. There's one in Annisburg too, I believe. Okay. Howdy. Hello? The weird NPC. What's +1, Sadie? Yeah, I found a few, but there's benches and chairs all over the place, but you can't use them. Or even just sitting flat on the ground. You can do it at camp, but meh. Oh, I see, yeah. Knocking on the door, dummy. That was me knocking on my desk. Oh, good, Rip's here. The immersion. Yay.
Something I can grab to eat.
To eat? Yes, I do. Hold on here. Get this while I'm waiting for his morphine reaction.
How's it going, cool cats and kittens?
Last
Kittens?
sandwiches.
Oh, goodness.
Appreciate that.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Rip, do you have a moment? Or are you busy? I just need to ask a really quick question, but sure, I can wait.
Right, so he's broken his arm, and he's broken quite a few ribs on his one side. He has one collapsed lung, so it might be a little difficult to breathe, so don't panic. We're hoping that it'll reinflate within the next day or two. There's no puncture that we could tell. I didn't hear any fluid in the lungs, but it also might take time for that to become apparent if it's really, really small. So we're just gonna need to keep an eye on him, and he's gonna need a lot of rest.
What we'd like to do, Rip, is have him rest in your doctor's office. We can get one of the local nurses to go in there and keep an eye on him overnight. That's right, Sheriff's office, sorry.
Just give me the word. We can help get him moved over.
Perfect. And he'll need some dry clothes for when he's feeling a tiny bit better, and some blankets to keep him warm.
We will have to be really careful moving him. We didn't put any sort of rods, plates, or anything in, so when we go to move him, you'll just have to be very careful about this one side.
Alright.
Maybe if you could get the prison wagon out, we can lay him out on one of the benches. I know it's a very, very short trip for a whole wagon, but it might be worth it all the same.
Yeah. Give me one moment.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
Okay, that guy was not NPC. I tried to talk to him. He wouldn't talk to me.
Okay.
What was your question, Mark?
Yes. No.
Weird.
There is enough space.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I need bandages.
Isn't that Mitsu?
Bianca, could you help this gentleman here?
Currently giving morphine to a patient. What is it?
He just needs bandages and such. But, no, take your time.
It will be okay. When they are
Sounds
done,
like Mitsu.
I buy.
What is it with people? There's only one fucking office they can go to?
Do you want to walk and talk?
Sure. I'm working on Effie and Nash's obituary, and I realise I don't know Nash's full name. I know it's Effie Mae Braithwaite, but I don't know Nash's. You happen to know it, or can you look it up?
Off the top of my head, I don't. I'd imagine Nash Braithwaite if he was married to her.
No. No, she did not get her name from him.
No, I mean, if he were to take her name or something.
But I'm pretty sure that Nash was his last name. No, they weren't married yet, they were engaged.
Gotcha. I've only ever referred to him as Nash.
Aye.
I'll admit I thought that was his first name.
I really don't know. If you can see if you can look it up, if there's anything stated in old arrest records or something, I think I can. Currently there's been fires that have destroyed a lot of files, so you might not find anything. Like not even from as recently as me.
Did that individual look familiar to you?
No, but he had his hair tied up under a rag. Interesting. Who was the man in the flat cap who was right outside the doctor's office, do you know?
I'm not entirely sure.
Alright, he was over here waiting on the porch, and I said hello to him, and he didn't respond, and I figured he might be a townsfolk, so I left.
Fair enough.
Go home.
Unfortunately, he's only ever been referred to as Nash. No full name.
Alright, I'm gonna have to ask about.
I'm sorry. There's no, nothing I could immediately find.
Oh, that's alright. I'll try and find out.
Alright. If I hear anything, I'll drop you a telegram. Let's see if any of the seniors or sheriffs know.
Yes?
I want to pick your brain real quick.
Sure. How can I help?
You happen to know Nash's full name? Like Effie and Nash?
No, I don't. I've never heard it.
Okay.
Right, that would be a little strange. Did you manage to grab that tip the other day before? I don't even remember what happened when you went to talk to Peaches.
What?
Oh, she got shot by a local or something?
Oh, she told me that the people to speak with us next of kin were Alice, Mills, and Pet. So I just met with Alice about 40 minutes ago.
All right, and she didn't know either?
I neglected to ask her what his full name was.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to find out from law.
Nope. Nope.
No?
Nope.
They don't know?
Nope. Rip just searched through the archives, and of course they stop in like May or something because the fires that keep happening to our
Right.
paperwork.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I hate the fires more than I hate almost anything else. But anyway. All right. Well, yeah, I've never even met the fella.
I
So,
have met him very
unfortunately, I can't help you
briefly,
there.
and I only ever saw him in paperwork because Nash. So who knows? I'll.
Did you ask Coiner?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna leave a note in the office and ask
that's fine.
folks. Just to remember, I'm not working for the paper. At least no one knows I'm working for the paper right now.
Oh, really? All right.
Mhm. So don't let people know.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. So you might want to leave a note saying that nobody knows in a bulletin or something like that. That way,
Very
people know
good,
not to
that
pass it around.
Plainer conveys things. All right.
Right.
I'm trying to keep it. Oh, Sheriff Cash.
Howdy there. Good to see you. Do you still need to meet with me?
I do actually. I'll ask you the question I just had for Abigail too. Here it is. Do you know Nash's full name? You know Effie and Nash. I'm not sure if that's his last name or what.
I can go check our records and see if we can find something.
No, Rip just looked through the records. There's been fires that have destroyed older stuff. So.
Okay. Well, if it's not in those records, if Rip is certain that he looked through all of them.
I'll telegram Alice again and see if she happens to know. I'm a bet she doesn't.
Hell, who knows? Maybe he married Effie Bay and took her name.
Nope, they were just engaged. Last.
Shit.
Do you know? Does he have a headstone already somewhere?
Undisclosed location. They wouldn't tell me where they were buried.
Oh. Boy, you really. I mean, you might just have to say Nash.
I'm starting to think that is the case. I'm gonna ask. I'll leave a note in the office and see if anyone happens to know. But
Sure.
mainly Queener. If Queener happens to know. So.
If anybody knows, he seems like the type who would.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, just that.
All right. Well, I'll leave y'all to your meeting. I'll see you later, okay?
All right. See you later.
Take care.
Bunch of stuff here I need.
Okay, I don't have a bunch of room, so allow me to, if you don't mind.
I can discard bullets and medical bags. At
Yes.
the sheriff's office.
Medical bags and medical supplies you can keep, definitely, if you have room and want to keep them.
Aye.
It's just things like handcuffs and weapons will get you in trouble.
I don't think I have any of those because they were stolen off of me.
Yeah, but bullets, bandages, medical bags, and all that. That's all fine.
Okay, that's mainly I do have. I know I've got a Schofield somewhere, but I've got this. Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'll try and pass the Schofield to someone once I locate it again. It's on one of the horses, I think. It's not customized or anything, so it doesn't matter as much.
All right. If you ever want to talk about anything, or I mean, anytime you need anything here at Blackwater, or you ever just want to chat, I mean, I'm you know, real bad at this, I guess. I'm trying to say that you should not be a stranger, that we are still friends, no matter if you're wearing a badge or not. And if there's anything I can do to help at any time, I'm more than willing to help.
We're getting re-established. Been going for a few months now, recovering. Did I kind of word reach to you what happened or not, but that blow I took from the bloody heads last time I was on duty, and it with me being rushed off to New York. I don't even remember the journey. Some shadowy marshal who doesn't like me or something, so that is a reason to dismiss me. The fact that I'm prone to migraines and blurred vision and sensitivities to pain. Getting smacked over the head.
Abigail told me you're working for the paper again, and
I just don't go spreading that around.
I won't.
I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to avoid anyone knowing that for as long as possible. It won't be possible forever, but I think it'll help me get more than I would otherwise. Because people don't trust badges. For people who've had them.
Yeah.
You're writing under a pseudonym for a will.
That makes sense. I mean, if you ever need someone to ride out somewhere with you, if you're going somewhere particularly dangerous, I'm always happy to ride by your side if you need extra company or an extra gun, whatever it may be.
I just had to go meet Alice Quinn. But I couldn't exactly take Lom into that meeting.
Well, she did send me a telegram and ask to meet with me, although she has not yet replied.
Did she really? I met with her about an hour ago down at Thieves Landing.
Think she might still be there?
I doubt it. I'm sure she doesn't trust me. I told Rip that I was going down there. I think all the law have been run ragged though.
Really? I better go check in and see how they are then.
I think there's been 2 or 3 bank robberies tonight. Rip was saying something about them being back to back. Aye, they were transporting Monet, I think, to the sheriff's office. It looks like he's been pretty severely injured.
Oh, he must be a deputy now then.
Must be, aye. I don't really know what's going on inside the department anymore for obvious reasons.
Yeah. My days have been limited, I suppose. I haven't really been around checking reports for a few days now. But, Alice was Steve's Landing. I'm guessing that must mean that they're all still on the run.
Aye, she said that she was very wanted. She appeared to be alone when I met with her. She didn't even ask me any questions about why I was meeting with her or anything, because I just told her that I was getting obituary information for Effie and Ash, which is true. but doing it on behalf of the paper people. She literally didn't ask any questions, which I thought was strange. She didn't like try and make sure I wasn't trying to trick her or anything. I mean, nothing. I told Rip where I was going and how long I expected to be out, and then let him know when I came back. You know, not being crazy. But.
Well, clearly, whatever it was that made her want to turn herself in must not be around anymore, because, yeah, she ain't replied. I wonder if maybe they did something else that they're wanted for now. Probably.
Probably. From what I understand, they had the funeral for Effie and Ash last night, so maybe there's a... I don't know. Maybe they wanted to make sure that they wouldn't miss that or something.
Do you know why she requested to meet with you?
I requested to meet with her. I got her telegram from... Peaches telegrammed it for me. So that I could
okay.
ask her about... I said we went to get a respectful obituary put together for Effie and Ash. Didn't question it.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. That's who I was putting to as being next of kin was Alice, Pep, and Mills. But not Edwin. Apparently they were estranged after he faked his death.
And I'm sure he did quite a few other things to make that happen.
Aye, who knows? You know what I asked Alice how they met, and she said that Effie was interrogating Nash at the point of her blade because he was apparently there when Amit Braithwaite was murdered. Interesting.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Not putting that in the obituary, but it's interesting regardless.
What did you think of Effie May and Nash?
Well, I think they're criminals lifelong, really. I'm pretty sure that Nash was stealing crates and reselling them for half price months and months ago.
I mean, I know that's what they were, but what did you think about them?
What I think about them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't even meet them too often.
Effie May seemed to have a way about her to get a lot of folks, I don't know, on her side about everything. I mean, lawmen, criminals, whatever it was, she seemed to have a way with people. Charmer, I guess.
I'm pretty sure her and Emmett were telling Tommy Two Snakes where I was before he threw me off the bridge.
That would not be surprising at all. I mean, she was a murderer, right? But she was like one of them a poisonous snakes or something, right? Like one that you don't really see until it bites you, and then all of a sudden it's too late.
Aye.
But everybody seemed to have a blind spot or a soft spot for Effie May.
I'll admit I didn't interact with her and Nash too often. I think the last interaction I really had was... Oh, it's definitely when... I mean, she was there. I'm pretty sure she was there during that hostage situation with Goldie and Mills and Wallaby at the river. Pretty sure she got arrested for that. I know we heard her name from the hostages and all that.
Yeah, she was arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I better get to work, I guess, and at least pretend to be a sheriff.
Pretend. Oh, I'm sure you're doing just fine. They've got pretty much no experience in the department now, from what I see. So, good luck with that, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we just hired about 8 new cadets the last week or two, so some of them are green as they come, but I don't know, I guess seniors are real eager to get folks testing themselves in the actual line of duty. We'll see how they do.
Right.
But anyhow, like I said, don't be a stranger. Anytime at all. You know how to find me.
Aye. Thank you, Cash.
Yeah. Do you mind if I use this?
No, you can have it.
It does look fairly well maintained, better than I keep mine.
There should be another one floating around out there somewhere. Silver with a silver engravings. It was stolen off of me ages ago. Never saw it again. I took that one off of Billy Joe Barber. It was stolen from me in front of the bank over there, so he must have bought it off someone.
Yeah.
It's got just
Funny
a
how
wee
these
bit of
weapons.
engraving on the barrel.
I didn't even notice.
Aye, it's very subtle. Aye.
Well, I prefer it that way.
Well, then it'll suit you.
Well, I will probably never use it, knowing me, but we'll see.
Better safe than sorry.
All right. Well, I'll see you around, yeah?
Aye. See you around. Actually, I do have one question.
Sure.
My name end up in your book?
God, I hope not. My book is just for the ones that end up dead, so I'd prefer if you didn't end up that way, so you didn't have to be added to it.
I thought you had those who turned in their badge too, or lost it.
Well, I include them if they end up dead. It's trying to remember the ones who have fallen, even if they do retire or get fired or who knows what. So even the likes of Harper and Braithwaite and Fletcher, who you probably never knew, but the ones who were less so honorably removed, Nelson, all of them make my book as well, because I try not to forget, how they did serve, for a time, even if it was limited.
Aye.
But as for you, no, please don't end up in my book.
Speaking of your books, do you remember when you got robbed by the Bloody Hoods?
Mm-hmm.
I took that one and your birthday book off of the Bloody Hoods.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure what they were at first, and I flipped through them, and I was on the last page. Connection between you and Abigail. And I don't know if this has come up or not, but I'm sure that they read those, and they've been... they were trying to break out Summers. So it's very possible they could spread something around. I never mentioned to anyone outside of just now, but it's a concern that was knowing at me while I was gone.
So there was something in there that
You had the birthday book, and she had a letter in there that said "my love," I believe.
Yeah, I remember that.
If they read things, it could be something they're aware of. That's all.
Yeah, well, Summers seems to have figured it all out somehow, anyhow. So it could have been through that, could have been through something else entirely. But
Sorry.
last time I seen him, he made sure that I knew that he knew. So, despite any precautions I may have taken, it never seems to matter.
Alright, I better let you go.
All right. Well, I'm real glad I got to see you, anyhow. I wish it were for better reasons, but next time, I'm sure it will be.
I hope so.
You keep yourself safe, all right?
I'll try.
All right.
Yeah, he very rarely streams. Only when he's forced to.
Proud of you. I see you put your shoes back on.
I forgot I wasn't wearing shoes.
Of the reporter area here.
No, I mean, I'm fine. I'm a reporter.
All right. Report me.
You've been reported.
Excellent. Good work. You're really good at your job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the third time I've gotten a telegram from a deputy saying that he can return my gun to me. What do you think the chances are this is actually going to happen?
I mean,
Because I'm thinking like 25% chance.
Which deputy?
Bolo?
I don't know who that is. I don't know the deputy.
Apparently half of the department also does not know who he is.
Because he's hardly ever around.
Yeah.
Well, your chances went down to about 5%.
Okay, alright.
Good luck, though.
Yeah, thanks. It'd be nice to have it.
okay, it's killing me. I need to put together a new outfit. What?
Oh, what are you two up to over there? My God, I've never noticed how loud that clock is in here.
Yep.
Jeez, oh man.
That's extremely loud.
It's gotta be difficult to write during.
No, it's actually fairly fun. The ambiance of everything around.
Report
me
her. I
is
barely
actually
know
kinda
her.
nice.
Okay. So I'm writing
At
a
least in
notice
my
to the paper people.
What are you doing? Get rid of that. What if people say that?
What? The world should know. Do you want me to take it? Fine.
Nope.
Okay.
Come here. Okay.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Keep it.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Says, hello, I'm pleased to be working with all of you again. New faces and old. First off, please understand. Hello, I'm pleased to be working with all of you again. New faces and old. First off, please understand that I'm embarking on this in an undercover capacity, at least for now. Please do not disclose to anyone that I'm working for the paper. I'm only letting a select few know and will initially keep my writing under a pseudonym. Your discretion is much appreciated. If you wish to know my reasoning, simply reach out to me and we can talk. Additionally, I'm trying to get the obituary put together for Affy and Nash. I have asked the law if anything was in their paperwork concerning Nash's full name, but unfortunately records were destroyed, and anything they do have only references him as Nash. If anyone knows anything, please let me know. In any case, it's a pleasure to be back. My telegram is MS716, and you may reach out to me anytime. I know. I'm about to go ask that. Short question: do any of your medical records reference Nash's Effie Nash's full name? I'm having trouble finding any record that says whether or not he was given his first or his last, and the law archives only give the name Nash as well. Wondering if you had anything different, especially in his death certificate. Let me know if you can find anything else. Trying to get his obituary out. Thank you, Beth. Okay, I apparently have to go take some weird, gross medicine. So, I'll be back in a few minutes. Nope, I can't. What? What is that? Swedish match? You light fires and make sales. Premium Swedish goods, tobacco snaps, TNT. Great prices. Contact any sale representative. Sven Holmstein. You light fires and make sales. Premium Swedish goods, tobacco snaps, TNT. Snaps like schnapps? I like when everything like matches color-wise.
Howdy there.
It's all right. All we were doing was avoiding Summers. And he wasn't even interested in us. I think we were safe. Hey, Barry Bogan. How's it going? Nothing. Heidi.
You alright?
Huh?
Oh, couldn't hear you at first.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, I said Heidi.
So, what is your reasoning for keeping it under wraps for the time being?
People don't like badges, they don't trust deputies. I think that I have a limited window where I can get a wee bit further without revealing what I'm doing. And I have some undercover plans. So the more I can leave people questioning, the better.
Got it. So you're kind of letting people think that you're still on the force a little bit?
No, just that I'm doing my own thing for now.
Alright.
No, I'm not advertising that I'm no longer a deputy, but, you know, I'm not going to lie to them if they ask.
Sure, of course. Makes perfect
I've
sense.
already had some very interesting characters point out the fact that I wasn't wearing my badge.
Mm-hmm.
But people who I've never even really spoken to before, like Robbie Gold. I can't recall a single conversation with them.
And you felt the need to point that out?
Aye, he saw fit to bring it up.
People are strange. Gotta be honest, I'm a little happy I won't be having to work as closely with the general public as much.
Wait, what you mean?
I'm an editor now, junior editor. So it's a lot more managing when things go to press and helping coordinate with reporters and things like that, and working on creating an actual handbook and a lot more things like, you know, that kind of administrative types of things, which I'm apparently better at. Although that does involve traveling to meetings in cities where people I'm trying to avoid end up, so. It's,
A lot of people trying to avoid.
I don't know, is 3 a lot? There's a few key folks, I guess. I'll just tell you, one of them, Gavin Summers, is one. I need to avoid him like the plague. The woman who took my tooth, the Red Kiss Killer, is not somebody who I want to see again.
Red Kiss Killer.
That's right. Were you around for that?
No, I remember some stuff about it. I never really did too much investigation into serial killer cases. It wasn't really my thing. Hey Barry, I don't think I heard about it. Celia and Saffron. No.
Why are there people running flat? Never mind, I'm not going to worry about it.
They're not running at us with guns, so it's...
Nope, they're not, so it's fine.
I think the bait's already been rubbed.
The Red Kiss Killer, I identified her before they took her up to Siska. I was told that she would most likely be hung. She was not hung. And now she's out, and has been for some time. She mailed me my tooth back, the one she took, with the letters R and C carved into them.
Oh, maybe he did then.
That was Rosalie and Cloth, maybe. Dr. Cloth was the person she had
he
kind of
was
affinity
one of them,
for.
as far as I understand.
All right.
But...
So, her, I would not like to see her yet. And then finally, the last one is Evangeline Thorne.
Wait, is she targeting you?
She might. She asked me for an interview at one point, and I said no.
Well, I suppose now you can tell her that you just don't do interviews anymore. Or prefer, that's just an easy way you could just see.
Right. If I could just, weasel my way around it, I would, but I think it's a little more personal than that. Howdy.
Howdy.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
If you're speaking, neither of us can hear you.
Hello?
Sir, are you serious? And
Rufus? Can you not? You almost burned me with that cigarette.
That purple vest fella trying to say something.
It looked like he was talking and pointing violently, and I think now maybe he's trying to do something. I don't know.
Lassie doesn't yell.
Howdy, sir. Can't hear you still. Oh no. Howdy, ma'am.
Are we just not hearing anyone else?
I don't know. I don't like this at all.
There do I. Is everything okay, miss? Okay. How is it just us?
I don't know. But maybe
They see us.
But maybe it's just them.
Maybe.
How do we know it's not just us?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Thank
good.
goodness.
Okay.
We thought we were caught in purgatory or something.
Something.
Oh.
Because you're the first person, you're the second person who's come up here and tried to talk to us and seemingly
The other
not been
fella
able to.
couldn't speak to us either.
Oh, I could hear you, but something was
Hey, hi,
making me a little
Walters.
deaf.
Happens to the best
It
of
was
us.
kind of odd. So, how are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Just waking up.
I see. Have we met before? I'm not sure if we have.
I'm Addie.
Addie. Okay, we have met before. Abigail.
No, Addie.
Right, you're Addie. I'm Abigail.
Oh,
we have met
Abigail.
before. Right.
Sorry. Okay. Yep, I remember.
Somebody called Maeve was looking for you the other day. Did they find you?
Oh yeah, that's my grandma.
That's right. I think she mentioned that.
Wait, you did the papers, right?
That's correct.
Oh, I've been wanting to talk to you, and I've been real busy. I did write the telegram in the newspaper about writing like every week a small story.
Okay, that's definitely going to be handled by Mr. Corner. We do offer some freelance kind of positions available. We'll buy articles from freelance writers on occasions. Have you spoken with Mr. Corner? Has he reached back out to you yet or no?
You said get it done or something, writing back, but then there was a lot of things happened that some funerals and stuff.
Sure, yes, I understand that. Did you have any articles or anything written up right now that you'd like to maybe submit?
It's like a little story of a coyote. A fox.
All right.
And then I was gonna do like a little piece of the story every week.
Okay, let me. Is it all completed and ready to like be chopped up and sent out in multiple editions?
No, I only got 1.5. But
All right.
yeah, I wanted to wait and get some more written.
That's perfect, actually. I think if we're going to accept something like that, if people are going to kind of latch onto it and get, really invested in the story, I definitely want the piece to be actually completed before we publish the first one. So
right.
once it's completely done, you can see me or Coiner, and we'll work on getting that put in the paper for you.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do it, and then because I go on vacation in 3 weeks, I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So I want to have it like maybe going out at the time I'm gone. Maybe work on some
Sure.
while I'm on vacation too.
All right. Well, if you'd like, you can take down my Telegram number and you can reach out to me or Mr. Coiner. I'm probably a little bit. Do you? All right. Perfect. I was going to say, I think I'm a little bit easier to get a hold of than he is.
Yeah, especially me waking up right now.
Right. Yep.
All right, that sounds good then. I don't know how many words you can put in because you're gonna have to even the short stories are gonna have to be broken up into shorts.
So,
Actually, I have one already. I guess it's like the first scene is done.
So it's 450 characters that we can publish in an article. So that will give you a guideline for when you're creating the little pieces.
So yeah, I think you're gonna have to do 2 parts maybe. We'll have to see. Howdy.
Sure.
Howdy.
Do you want to read one?
Sure, I'd love to.
Actually, I could just tear it out and give it to you if you want it.
If you want to do it that way, you can. Is this one that's ready to go? Like it's actually completed?
Yeah, it's the first part of this adventure. So it could be ended there or it could be continuing. 1 second.
That
I'll
guy.
let you read it.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you know if I want it to
I'll
be.
keep it in the book for now and just see what you think. together.
I can certainly take this to Corner and see if he'd like to. We're maybe changing the way we're doing things, so we can probably publish this, I would think.
Oh.
You might see some changes in like just minor things like the way words are arranged or things like that. None of it would actually be the words themselves would be changed, but sure. I mean, this because it's a completed story. I think this would fit in maybe 3 segments, maybe 4.
Okay. Because then I could
Alright.
have another part because I already started on the next part where he's going to get up and start walking in the night in the desert, meeting a magpie, and then they're going to get into some other kind of little trouble. And then it'll be like a little adventure and then probably rest. And then something else happens, like little tiny short continuing stories.
I like the idea of a recurring character of the fox, but let's take it and make it so the next part is like a separate story. So the way this reads is like it's a completed tale, right? It has a conflict arc from start to finish. It ends on a note where the fox is the victor and all that. So then instead of just carrying it on like now he's moved from the oasis to the next part. It's like he, maybe a few days pass or it's kind of unclear. Like here's another story of the fox and it's the fox and the magpie for the second one.
All right.
Just make it kind of distinctive that way. Yeah, because I don't think people will attach to a story that's carrying on for like 12 weeks at a time, but they might hold on for 3. So if we can keep them, I mean, it honestly won't really matter from your perspective. It'll all be the same, but just keep that in mind that's the plan as we move forward.
Okay, yeah, I can just take out where he wakes up at the oasis, or maybe he makes a home there and he just goes on another adventure or something.
All right. And I like what you're doing here too, because you introduce like something important every little segment. So something for people to latch on to and remind themselves, oh yeah, the fox was at this point. So make sure they stay exciting all the way through. That way people get a little bit of interest out of each time they read.
All right.
You're doing it perfectly right now.
Okay. You can take that page or actually, can I see it for a minute?
Sure, of course you can.
I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure I have a copy, but you are sneaky, Daniel.
Oh, thank God you can hear me now.
We couldn't.
I apologize. I was pretty tongue-tied, apparently.
There you go. And when you tear it out, would you write your full name on the little, the top of the page there for me?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
How's Embernock doing? I'm okay. I actually, no, I have COVID. I have COVID again. So I'm all right.
Okay.
More concerned about my parents who have COVID. Wiley Nash.
Okay. Private conversation or?
No, they're rotten.
Wiley Coyote, Wiley Nash.
No, I'd like to see them.
Oh, whoop. I got too much stuff in my hand here.
I got it. Hi. Oh, thank you.
I think it dropped the book in the page I have. Nope, it was the page.
Nice reference.
Got it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Adelaide, Henry. Okay, perfect. You want us to publish it under that name, or do you want to use a pseudonym?
Addie is okay.
Addie Henry?
Yeah, that's all right.
Now you got to decide, and you got to be confident about it, because it's gonna go in there, and that's it. You only get one choice. So if you want Addie Henry, that's what I'll do. If you want Adelaide Henry, that's what I'll do.
How about just Addie? I like Addie.
You just want Addie on the bottom? No last name at all? Can you pick a last name that you would like it published under? Okay. All right. It's your name, so I will accept Addie H.
All right. Yeah, not a lot of people know my last name anyway.
Sure, that's fine.
Addie, A-D-D-Y, and then
She's-
H stop.
She's doing like a fiction series in little bits.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So exciting.
I know. I kind of like that.
I was thinking like of a comic, but I still don't know how to write a comic for the newspaper. That I could draw it, but that's, you know.
See, if I was going to choose a pen name for myself, I would be extremely extravagant, like, I don't know, Scarlett Von Stratton or something ridiculous like that.
Wow.
You know, if you're going to go big, you gotta just be as flamboyant as you can, right?
Well, the only nickname my granddad gave me was Shit Britches.
Well, I'm not publishing that.
Yes.
Roxanne LeBeau.
Oh.
Something ridiculous. All right.
Ray of
Abby H,
Sunshine.
'cause-
I don't know.
It's your name. I will make it so.
All right.
Thank you. I'm actually really looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see what people think about it. Even if I went by a different name in the paper, I would still tell everybody I did it. It doesn't
Well,
really
that's fair.
help to have a nickname on it.
I don't know. Pen names. They can be awfully fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure Crispin could come up with like a list of 10 pen names that were very punny and and hilarious with in 5 seconds. It wouldn't take him very long at all.
When I first saw Constance's name, I was sure that it was a pen name. Constance Wright. Constantly writing. Are you? I mean,
exactly.
Are you kidding me? I was sure, but no, she just happened to be an editor for the paper and then married a man whose last name was Wright. So.
Oh, that's right. That's her married name. I
Hit
forgot
me
about
with it,
that.
Caleb.
What was her name before? I'm trying to think if I knew her maiden name.
I definitely don't know it.
I
Coiner
know
might know.
Coiner has said it in front of me before. I know he has. It's escaping me. I'm gonna
that's
have to try to remember it later. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Have we met before, Miss?
Me?
Yes.
I'm not certain. Name's Saffron.
Oh, okay. I'm Elsie. Someone was telling me that I had met you before, but I didn't remember meeting you.
Oh, you might have.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Now you guys got me thinking about pen names.
Well, if you change your mind, this may not go out right away, so you can always telegram me before it does, and even if it does, I can adjust it for you. All right.
All right.
Speaking of, let me run something past y'all. Okay, I was talking with Corner a little bit, and so we obviously have a lot more news coming through. We got a lot more things just kind of popping up on a daily basis. It is getting chaotic. So I said to him, "What if instead of doing fly by the seat of our pants, publish everything we have every day kind of thing, what if we had editions like Wednesday and Sunday?" So we'd spend a few days compiling things, right? And then he and I would just publish it all, whatever it happened to be, the new edition, on Wednesdays and Sundays. And if we had an advertisement come up that was on the calendar, we would make an exception for that. So it would pop up, whatever day it happened to be. But the rest of the time, it would just be on Wednesday and Sunday, you'd have all new stories. Or mostly new things.
I like the sound of that.
I guess it depends. If you get a lot of articles, you probably want to do more.
What are all the advertisers going to be thinking, though?
I'm hoping that they're going to be thinking that they need to start contacting folks in advance and being a little bit more on the ball about things. That's what I'm hoping for. And if they don't, well, then we have fewer advertisements to publish for businesses that don't last more than 2 weeks. I'm harsh. I'm sorry. That's why they made me editor.
It's good, though, being judicious about what the best things or how to make the most of the small amount of space we have on the paper.
It's the most important thing at the moment, yes, because especially with having a slew of new reporters and things, it's we're getting a lot more news stories coming in, and more things are getting passed up the I don't have the word right now because it's getting late, but you know what I mean. More coming into the box. That's the phrase
There
I'm
you
looking
go.
for.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes I like try to find my drafts and they're buried under a bunch of other people's drafts.
Right. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good. I really kind of like the idea as well. So I think we're going to try to do that here very shortly, actually.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it won't affect all of you much at all, except for you'll see your drafts in there posted as review for longer than usual.
Mm, that'd be kind of nice. How will that affect the paper sales? They won't buy as much.
I don't know, because I mean, a lot of times people will buy the paper and then like the paper boys will just sneak in and swap them out right quick every morning.
They're insanely sneaky. It's
They are.
it's
They have
pretty
the
impressive.
stickiest
So
fingers.
sneaky, you don't even
They
see 'em.
snatch
You
people's
don't even
newspaper
notice.
clippings all the time.
Exactly.
If we could get them to stop doing that,
I always
think
throw
it
mine
would,
out because I got too much shit.
I think it would make people more interested in the paper if they had a place to store newspaper clippings and they didn't get stolen from them.
Right.
Miranda?
That's an interesting idea.
Why Miranda?
But yes, I think we're gonna give it a try at least.
Thinking different words.
I'm getting tired.
for
I can
writing
feel myself
as a
getting
last name.
sluggish.
Like in
See,
different
listen
languages,
to
maybe?
me. Sluggish.
I don't know.
I just turned sluggish into a verb.
You did.
Oh, Miranda writes, I
Now
get
we're
it,
using
I
it in
get
a
it, I get it.
She sluggished so hard
I get it now,
that she
Karen.
fell asleep.
Can sluggish be a verb?
Honestly, I don't. Well, I mean, anything can be a verb if you try.
That's true. That's true. If you try real hard.
It sounds kind of like what you would do if
wasn't
you
a thing
could
until
make tired into a
1966.
fist and slap someone with it.
Gosh, okay.
But also,
Alright.
just having the last name Wrights is like, it's too obvious. You know? I don't know.
Oh my god, I have a tween.
Do you want it to be obvious
Sorry.
though? I want people to know this. You know, who is this writer?
I'm gonna check my telegram.
Well, I'm glad I got to run into you anyway, Abigail. Here, I check my telegrams too, sorry.
I might got yelled at for that one, Bagheera.
Nothing.
Bye.
How was your nap, Elsie?
Oh, sorry.
You just caught me. Just,
Gonna ask
Just-
if you wanted
I'm sorry
to
to-
talk, or if
Oh,
you just
sorry, I
wanted to
pushed my way in. That was
wait
rude.
till tomorrow. I can do
You're
it.
fine. Thanks. I mean, I don't know.
We can go talk real quick.
All right.
That's all right. How are you?
Should it be Australian or is the pen name also separate from your undercover? It is it is separate, yeah. It's kind of I'm gonna need two names, right? I think my my undercover name will be Rue something. Keep it herbaceous. I also thought maybe different words for yellow. Saffron is a yellow color. Not goldy, obviously, but I don't know. Why? Lauren Forster. Lauren Forster. Wow. Except for I'm no longer a law enforcer. If you're British, yeah, law enforcer. Oh man. That's pretty good, actually. Guys, I need more puns like that one. PG though, please. Oh, that's so funny. I'm a vital part of this group. Definitely. A lot of people going by out. Amber might be a good first name for a yellow theme. Yeah. Ember, oh boy. Well, I don't need a voice for the the pseudonym, right? But for being undercover, oh, I've got to get my voice into what a chew caught in the back of my mouth. I would fall into this sort of Australian accent that no one would actually know it's Saffron, likely. It's worked before. I have some very strict rules that I've sort of already worked out for what would cause her accent to slip, and it would be stuff like getting hurt, getting harmed. I've got to get the vowels right. No, I'm dissolving into Scottish. I need to practice speaking in the accent more because I haven't done a character with it consistently for quite some time. The most recent was Cricket, and I haven't been playing her, and she also speaks sort of high-pitched and breathy. So, your tone completely changes when you do an Aussie accent. Yes, because I'm speaking high up when I'm doing it. When I'm speaking with Saffron's accent, I speak her down low, like this, on purpose. That's sort of where I want Saffron to sit. I suppose if I wanted to, I could do a low sort of Saffron tone. I can't. A low Saffron tone. I can't do it. I have to go up here when I do the Aussie accent. Oh. It's just a matter of getting some practice. Sorry. So, serious question. Is there anything against rules about pretending to be somebody else from your character? I know you can't impersonate a woman, but I wasn't sure. No. Not really, no. Not that I know of. Oh, you can impersonate a woman, but you can't pretend that you've got a substitute badge. Badge or anything like that. So, you know, if they ask for papers or they ask to see a badge, you have to say that there's no badge. You might remember that ages ago, I said I was Sheriff Cash or Deputy Gunn or something like that, his side, and we all emoted, clearly not wearing a badge. I'm dying, guys. I don't have any control right now. Saffron's a lot easier to do because the accent's really settled in. And it's probably closer to my natural tone. I don't think that guy ever caught on that we weren't law, though. Poor dude. I remember going to see his stream, and he was all, I'm definitely gonna go to the office, and like, why did they take my... I don't know. Kate is coming back. I think I am. I'm probably done, right? No, I've got COVID, ghoulish. Again. It's very painful. I do need to end. I need to end. Yeah, my ibuprofen Tylenol's wearing off. I don't even know what our uptime is because stream kept dying, which is probably because a bunch of people are streaming and playing and stuff. I don't know. My internet's half of what it usually is. I want to find a new place for Saffron to live, but maybe he'll be down in the desert. We'll see. I should rate Connor because I'm tired and I don't want to look for anyone else, for being completely honest. Oh, RJ, thank you so much for the raid. I am just ending right now and I'm sending you off to my friend Connor Cronus. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Were you streaming Red Dead? Raid chain, yep, hop aboard the raid chain. So sorry about that. I do appreciate it though. Europa, alright. Wait, how'd you find us? Curious before the ticker goes down. We can chat for just a moment here. Heal quickly? I hope I can. I hope to, yeah. It's all good. Found you the other day randomly. RDR2 RP and Phasmo. Oh, well, cool. Yeah, we were playing Phasmo the other day. I mainly do Red Dead RP. But Phasmo is an occasional thing with friends. I might be branching out into some GTA RP. Should be fun. We'll see how things go. Anyways, I'm sorry to have to leave you. But you guys are going to go see my friend Connor Cronus. I'll see you over there. Bye.